Saturday, January 12th, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 2019. Guys, we're here at the GOES 16 infrared satellite loop, and we've been watching this huge snowstorm move through the Midwestern United States as it's dropped copious snowfall through Missouri, Illinois, Iowa. I've got a video from Iowa a young lady sent in where they probably got 10 inches of snow. Parts of central Illinois, west central Illinois, saw tremendous snowfall totals today, much like over in Switzerland where they saw 50 plus inches of snow and the average is 22. The snowfall totals that you're seeing here today, for instance, like in Versailles, that's a small French community in west central Illinois, 14.2 inches of snow, which is more than likely a record for this day in that area. And most of the pinks you see in this area are over 14 inches of snow they received in just a short amount of time, actually about 10-12 hours. So came down at a pretty good rate, go over into East Missouri, and they received snowfall totals in the 15-inch range. 14, right there's 15, the first place I went. I'm here at VentureSky.com. I'm thinking this here might be, that's 14, 15.5. Some areas saw almost 16 inches of snow today. And what's compounding this situation are wind gusts of over 30 miles an hour. So that's going to create drifting in these same areas that have received 14 and 15 inches of snow. So high drifts, high winds are going to create gridlock and cancellations. In fact, a friend of mine has a band and they had to cancel the band tonight because the roads are impassable. And speaking of impassable roads, here's a look at I-55, which runs through Illinois, that received a large part of our large amount of snow today. And this is the southbound lane, and you can see the travel was very treacherous today, and also at night it's even worse. And you can see the wind is blowing the snow across both lanes of this interstate. This is Interstate 55 that runs from southern Illinois all the way up to northern Illinois. A lot of snow. The plows are doing the best they can to keep up with this, but once that wind starts blowing, it becomes a very, very tough job. I grew up in that part of the country. I'm very familiar with snow and heavy snowstorms. I don't recall, it's been a long time. I've been in the South for a long time. I don't recall a 14-inch snowfall day with 30-mile-an-hour gusts. I do remember days like that. It's been a while, though, but it does kind of shut things down, and you are snowbound. Here's a look at some webcams. I'll post a link to this website if you'd like to check it out. These are highway cams stationed all over the state, and those are two that I just showed you here on I-55. This is down around southern Illinois, and you can see the roads are just a total mess at the time I was looking at those cameras. But anyway, huge snowstorm through the Midwest that's moving east now through Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania. I don't know that they'll get as much as they got in Missouri and Illinois, where the totals, like I said, over here in Versailles, where they saw 14.1 inches of snow, probably a record for that day. Here's a little video clip that was sent in by Nicole from Keokuk, Iowa, and you can see the snow was very heavy there too. Piled up probably at the time of this video was around 7 or 8 inches, and I think probably ended up around 10 or 12 by the time the snow finally came to an end. And I think right now they're looking at snow flurries. There's a little bicycle out here you can see that's got probably 8, maybe 9 inches of snow piled up on that seat. And the snow was still falling as she was recording that video. So I'd like to finish up this video with an incredible photograph that was sent in by Barbara. She took this from Sedona, Arizona on January 10th, 2019. And this was during sunset when she noticed a bright light in the sky that had a trail behind it. And it was not an airplane because the bright light disappeared and the trail did not. And she caught a really cool picture here from Sedona, and she's convinced that what she saw, and it looks like to me too, that doesn't look like a typical airplane at all. She's convinced that what she saw was some sort of a fireball, quite possibly something that we could consider is space debris entering the atmosphere. But she's pretty certain it was not an airplane. So a rare event captured by Barbara from Sedona, Arizona on the 10th of January. And as always, guys, you can send your photos of sky phenomenon to reports at mrmbb333.com. And we'll post them here at the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery at the website. And you can find the website in the description box of every video that we do. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a super day and be safe out there.